78 Sports TV here. Welcome to another edition, Tales of a Hustler. Now, once again, I'm going to repeat this in this series of videos, Tales of a Hustler. I'm going to be giving a lot of knowledge, a lot of game, because for those who don't know, game just means knowledge and understanding in the street. That's all. We just use the term game. Okay, so I'm going to be giving a lot of game on a lot of different issues. And I do take requests, so y'all can send me inbox messages and let me know if you want me to speak about a specific thing, and I'll try to fit that in to whatever I got plans on talking about. But the number one thing I haven't checked my Mad Black Man channel in a minute. I haven't checked the messages, but one thing I used to always get, the number one thing would be, about women. Dudes asking me about women and what's up with these females. A variety of questions, but it all come down to basically how I interpret it is, how do I find a good woman? How do I distinguish what's a good woman from what's a bad woman before it's too late? That's usually the gist of the questions. So I'm gonna give you my perspective, okay? And this is only my perspective. I'm not saying that my way is the right way. I'm just telling you what works for me. All right. Now, I did another video about this called Top 10 Ways. I think it was Top 10 Ways to Spot a Hoe. I did that a long time ago, and then I re-uploaded it on my Mad Black Man channel. So in this video, I'm gonna do something similar, but I'm just gonna share some experiences with you guys here, man. All right. The photos you're looking at, first of all, is of a beautiful, beautiful black woman, right? Amazing body, beautiful face, just looks absolutely gorgeous, right? Now, if you were to see her at the beach, at a pool, dressed like this, if you were to see her, walking down the street in her normal clothing, dressed up nice, hair done, what I mean, amazing body, right away, your lower self is going to talk to you. First, you're going to just be, a real motherfucker going to be attracted to a fine woman, period. I don't care if you're married, I don't care, whatever. You're going to be attracted to a fine woman, right? And now this is where it gets tricky, okay? And I say this a lot to brothers, all right? And this is the hardest thing to get brothers to understand. You have to be honest with yourself. Forget about the bitch being honest with you. Forget about your boys. You have to be honest with yourself as to who this chick is, okay? One of my boys used to always tell me, he says, a person will always show you who they are. And when they show you, believe them the first time. Don't make excuses. Believe what they show you. Believe it, because that's who they are. All right. Now, many brothers will complain about, I was with this woman, and a year or two into the relationship, she started acting funny. The bitch was acting like a hoe. I found out she was a hoe. She was fucking this guy, that guy, or good girls like bad boys. Why do good guys finish last? And I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's a saying, right? That says, old saying. Y'all might remember. That says, good guys finish last, and bad guys finish on her face. Okay. Good guys finish last, and bad guys finish on her face. Now, let me tell you why that is. Because that's, in my experience at least, that's a true statement, that good guys finish last. Okay? And that's with almost everything in life. Okay? You have to have an element of assholeness to yourself. You got to have an element of that. It has to be a balance. Everything in this world and in nature it has to be in balance. You cannot be this great good guy who just gives everything the woman wants. You're so nice, and you're so kind, and every time she asks you for something, it's a yes. And can I wash your feet, baby? Can I rub you in some bath water, baby? I'm gonna send you flowers to your job, baby? And you come home and you're begging to eat the pussy and eat the booty like groceries, and you fucking just everything. You just trying to do everything, because I'm gonna tell you something, man. You paying all her bills, you doing all that shit, right? That seems like, oh, I'm such a nice guy. That shit get boring to a bitch real quick. Despite what they tell you, despite all the, ooh, I want a nice guy. Oh, I'm in the man with sensitivity. Ooh, I want this. Where the good guys at? I'm gonna tell you, Despite all that shit, they get bored real quick. Okay? Women justify their fuckery by some of the dumbest shit, dude. A woman will have a good dude. I know plenty of good brothers, right? Plenty of them. Good dudes. And I know they good dudes because I used to hang with them. And they wouldn't make no moves on little bitches and shit. Because they got their woman at home. They solid. They straight. And them be the main dudes end up getting cheated on and shit, right? And you gotta ask yourself, why? Why is this happening? Because they too fucking nice. I'm telling you. This video might offend some people because you might not be ready to inhale this shit. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a hard. I mean, this ain't an easy pill to swallow. You know what I'm saying? This is some real game I'm finna give y'all. Okay? I'm not telling nobody. Let me make a disclaimer. I'm not telling nobody to be mean to your woman or treat her bad or nothing like that. Listen and comprehend. Okay? If you got questions, then hit me up. All right? Because I don't want nobody. Oh, 70 told me. Fuck all that. It has to be a balance, man. Okay, you be yourself, but you want to be a good man, and we want to respect your woman, right? But at the same time, you don't want to let a woman walk over you because she will. If she knows she can, she will. And a woman will try you from time to time, and try to do little shit like see if she can get away with this from you. And if you let her, okay, thinking, oh, I'm just being a nice guy. Oh yeah, you can go hang out with Kevin. Sure, yeah, go ahead. You can spend the night with Kevin. Hey, I'm secure in my manhood. I'm not bothered by you and Kevin's relationships. I know you guys are friends. In her mind, she's going to be like, yeah, got me one. Got me a sucker. And she going to take advantage of it. And then you're going to be on YouTube making videos bashing black women about why they so bad and why they ain't so, all that shit. This is what you're going to be doing. I mean, because you made some critical mistakes early on. So, I should have wrote some of this shit down so I remember where I'm at. So let's deal with this first thing, okay? Believing who the woman is and being honest with yourself, brothers. Okay, if you meet this woman and she's dressed like a hoe, 9 times out of 10, yes, man, she's a hoe. 9 times out of 10, she is, man. And even if she ain't a hoe yet, she's looking for hoe attention. She wants to be a hoe, okay? Because what I found, too, is that a lot of women want to be hoes. A lot of women be jealous of, a lot of square bras, they be jealous of the hoes that get a lot of attention and dress nasty and all the dudes want to fuck them. Man, listen, man, they all be wanting that shit at one time in their life. And sometimes it's a fad, a phase that they go out of. But a lot of times, a lot of these chicks be wanting to be a hoe at one point in time in their life, man. So if you see a girl who's dressed very provocative and revealing, and she's doing like this, she dressed like this publicly, even if she's not a hoe, treat her as if she is because she wants to be a hoe. Okay, she has ambitions on being a hoe. She wants the attention that the hoes get. Okay, she's jealous of that. So let me share a story with you. It was this chick I used to work with, right? And she was a quiet girl. I always been attracted to like quiet girls, you know, them Liberian type chicks, you know, diamond in the rough type chicks, you know what I'm saying? In my mind, I undressed them with my mind and shit, you know what I'm saying? And strategize on, I don't know, if she wear her hair this way, the bitch be bad, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. She take them glasses off, you know what I'm saying? Get some contacts, you know what I mean? The bitch be, you know how a motherfucker do, you know what I'm saying? When you got money, that's how you think, you know what I'm saying? So I analyze them that way. So anyway, it was this little chick, quiet girl, you know. All the other little bitches, you know, used to be all in my face, but not her. She was real quiet, you know, quiet, and you know, I see her looking at me, you know what I'm saying? But she kind of, you know, she never approached me, you know what I'm saying? And the way I was taught, if you're looking, you're hooking, you know what I'm saying? So I go, you know, and I approach her, I come at her. It took me a little minute because she was playing hard to get, but I got her, you know what I'm saying? And took her to the crib, you know, and I'm doing the nice guy thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the nice guy role, you know, took her out to eat, you know, showing her a good time, opened the door for her, pull out a seat, you know, all that, you know. I'm doing the nice guy thing because she ain't acting like, she not presenting herself like a hoe. So I know, I'm like, okay, well, it's the plan B, right? Because the whole objective is to get the pussy, right? Understand that, we just being honest here. The whole objective is to get the pussy. With the hoe or the slut, it's very easy to get the pussy from them. You know what I mean? Because they don't require much. You buy that bitch a bottle of Hennessy, you know, smoke a blunt with her, and you'd be like, hey, I need some head, and it's a go time for her. That's how they are. But with these type of chicks, you don't know if she a good girl or not, or she, whatever. So you gotta feel her out. So I put the nice guy routine on, right? Real smooth, right? And so I'm starting to think like, damn, this is a good little nice little chick. You know what I'm saying? Like real shy, real quiet. I'm asking her questions, trying to dig and get inside her mind, asking her questions about her past relationships, why they failed, why she ain't got no man. Because I pay attention to certain things. If a bitch start telling me, she been through all these relationships and baby daddies and all these niggas cheating on her, all these niggas ain't shit, and then I know right away she got issues. You don't know how to keep no man. That's your problem. You know what I'm saying? You got too many issues. You trying to blame it on them dudes, but I know what time it is with you. So I'm looking for stuff like that, but I don't see none of this from this little chick. And so I start thinking, man, this is hey, she might be a good girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna ruin her. You know what I'm saying? She might be a good girl. So, let me play my position cool with her. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't wanna, I don't like ruining no bitch. You know what I'm saying? If a bitch is already a hoe, that's one thing. But I don't like taking a girl who's a good girl and corrupting her. That's not my style. I don't like doing shit like that. So anyway, I'm the whole nice guy routine with her for like 2 weeks, right? I ain't get the pussy, right? I ain't even try to get the pussy actually. You know what I mean? I, move in for a little, smooches or something on her neck, but I wasn't attempting to get the pussy, right? So she didn't make no moves on me. I didn't make no moves on her, right? So it got around about the second, going into the third week maybe. Was at my house, and we in my room and shit. You know what I'm saying? We watch TV, whatever. And she asked me, she was like, why you ain't try to have sex with me yet? And I was like, well, shit, I ain't want to disrespect you, I'm still the, smooth, nice guy, I ain't want to disrespect you, baby, I'm just, we chilling, you know what I mean? I figure, when you ready, when the time is right, we'll know. So she said, what about now? So I said, okay, she ready to go. So a little test that I do to some women, right? And this is another little whole test. So I'm leaning back, I'm on we sitting on like the bed, but I'm leaning back, so I unfasten my pants, undo my belt buckle, unfasten my pants, and I see where she gonna go from this, you know what I mean? Do she want me to take charge, or she gonna take charge? How's this situation gonna work? So basically, make a long story short, she went right to work, right? Sloppy toppy all day, right? And very, very professional sloppy toppy. I'm talking about professional, skilled sloppy toppy, right? None of that I'm scared shit, none of that, bickering. No. It's professional. You know what I mean? She knew exactly what she was doing, and she had done it at least 100 times. Had to have done it at least 100 times with the way she was getting busy. So I let her do her thing, right? But in my mind, I'm thinking like, this bitch here done tricked this shit out of me. This ain't no motherfucking good. This bitch, she's, oh yeah, she get busy, right? So after that, she was angry with me because, she didn't get a chance to, I ain't fuck her, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I put it in the face, you know what I mean? So she was angry with me that, and I made up a lie and told her I needed a time to recover. I said, I need some time to recover. I got you, though. Something I'm gonna smash in a minute. Just let me recover. I'm lying. But the whole time, I wasn't interested no more in the pussy because I felt like she had deceived me, right? So now that we have done the deed a little bit. Now she's a little more comfortable with me, and she starts talking more. Now, see, I'm a good listener. I remember shit that people say. I don't give a fuck how long time ago. I got good memory. All my friends will tell you that shit. A motherfucker can't lie to me about some shit. Once you tell me one story, then that's the story you better have 5 years later. Because something ain't going to sound right. Because I'm going to remember. That's how I got all these stories now, because I remember shit. So anyway, the bitch started telling me about her last relationship. And it's a different story than what she told me the first time. Right? So I'm listening like, yeah, little lying ass bitch. Yep, I knew it. Little quiet hoe. That's all you is. A quiet, deceitful little hoe. You know what I mean? So after that, took her home. And, the next day I just told her, I don't think things is going to work out. You know what I mean? You cool peoples and everything, but you a liar. You know, and I explained to her why she a liar. Told her you lied to me about your last relationship. I don't know why you would lie like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Basically, I don't want to put all her business out there, but she got her baby daddy locked up, basically. And the first time she told me a story, she told me something different. But then after the sloppy toppy ordeal, she tells me she had got her baby daddy locked up. So I said, okay, she one of them. Left her alone, right? I believed her. See, I didn't fall in love with the top. I didn't fall in love with that and say, oh man, she's so cold. Man, oh man, I'm gonna keep her on the team, you know. Fuck all that. I left her alone because now I know who she is. You see? And it's just gonna cause a problem for me in the future. Alright? So I believed her when she showed me who she was. And I think a lot of brothers don't do that. They make excuses. For instance, I used to go to the strip clubs a lot. I still go to strip clubs, but at one point in time in my life, I was heavy in the strip clubs. Like every Friday, Saturday, that was just my hangout spot. I didn't go to clubs and all that. Shit was whack to me going to clubs. You know what I mean? Watching motherfuckers dance, buying all them high priced ass drinks. You might as well go to strip club, see what you want to see in the first place. It's ridiculous. So I go to strip club, and one of my partners in there with me, and there's a little stripper up in there, and you know all them bitches be got game. Strippers got game, right? Their job is to hustle you, con you, get money from you. Okay, whatever they gotta tell you to get that money, they're gonna do it, and they're filling you out the way you filling them out. See what I'm saying? It's a give and take relationship. Fucking with a stripper, bitches is smart. You know what I mean? They ain't dumb how people be thinking they is. A lot of everything come out that bitch mouth, you better assume it's game. It's a lie. All right, it's a hustle. So anyway, one of my partners was with me, and he listened to the little stripper, and she talking her little life story, and I'm only dancing because I got a son, and you know, and I don't have money to take care of him, and blah blah blah, and my job don't pay enough money, and I need to dance, and I'm just trying to, cause his birthday is on Monday, and cause on this specific day was a Saturday. She was like, my son's birthday is on Monday, and I ain't even brought him no gift yet, and I'm really just trying to hustle up some money and all this old shit. So one of my partners, you know what I'm saying, him being a nice guy, you know. Oh, I mean, hey, how old is he? I mean, hey, I can help you out with that, you know. See, he a good dude, but he just ain't no street dude, you know. He haven't experienced the fuckery yet, so he doesn't know. So, you know, I'm hitting this nigga in his arm, like, hey, dog, can you get that bitch, man, fuck all that. Make that bitch earn every dollar in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? So he, no, man, no, man, it's for her son, man. It's for her son. Her son, it's her son's birthday, bro. Man, come on, man. You can't be such an asshole all the time, Kev. It's her son's birthday. I said, all right, fuck it, man. I would let the motherfucker learn his own lesson. You know what I mean? Fuck it. So he went on and he gave the bitch like, I think I might have gave her $200 or something. Give her like $200. She was, oh, thank you. You so nice. So she was all on him, right? The rest of the night, she all on him and shit, cause she like, okay, this motherfucker, you know, tricked $80. So she sweating him real good. So eventually, he get her number and stuff like that, and so I asked dude when we leave, I'm like, man, so what's your intentions with the little bitch, man? I mean, you trying to smash what? He like, oh man, yeah, I'm a smash man, but she seem like cool people though, man. You know, cause most of these strippers is different, man, but she seem like cool people, man. You know, I think she you know, she be a cool friend and shit, all right? And y'all already know my philosophy on men and women being friends. I don't believe in that shit. So anyway, I'm telling him like, dude, it's a mistake, man. He didn't want to listen to me. He like, nah, man. Nah, man, you don't even know her, man. You just met her first time tonight, man. You judging this woman just because she a dancer. That don't mean she a bad person. I said, all right, bro. Do your thing, man. I'm not saying she a bad person. I'm just saying she got an agenda, man. You know what I mean? Just like I came here with an agenda, you know what I'm saying, to see some ass. Her agenda is to get money. You know what I mean? So understand that, man. Like, it is what it is. So he didn't want to listen. He start hooking up with the bitch outside of her job, and you know he taking her out to eat. You know they kicking in and shit, blah blah. And 6 months, fast forward 6 months, you know she get pregnant, right? And she tell him, you know, I'm pregnant. This your baby, blah blah. You the only guy I've been with ever since we started talking. You know I've only been with you. And I'm telling this dude, I'm like, dog, man, dog, you got a stripper pregnant, my nigga. Like, dog, you finna have a headache, you know. So now he mad at me. He full-fledged mad at me because he think I'm hating on him. He think I'm jealous of him fucking with the little bitch. I mean, she was a pretty girl. I ain't gonna lie. She was a pretty girl, but I wasn't hating on him. I'm trying to give him understanding because I know he not from. He haven't lived a certain lifestyle. You know, he's a good dude. He got some money, but you know he was sheltered and protected from a lot of stupid shit. So now the sharks can smell blood in the water, and I'm trying to tell him this. He don't want to hear me though. So anyway, he get with the little bitch. You know, she pregnant. Uh, he moved her in to his spot. All right. Let's fast forward 2 years. Okay. So now the baby's born. I think the baby's like a year old. If I'm not mistaken, the baby like a year or some shit. And you know, he taking the baby everywhere. We going to the park with my kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, everything, right? And he going through all these problems with her. He's saying that she, you know, he tired of her stripping. He want her to stop dancing, and he want her, you know, get a regular job like a regular person and all that. I say, hey man, you know, I hear you. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Make a long story short, y'all. He finds out later that the child isn't his. Okay, and the reason why he found out the child wasn't his is because she tried to apply for some like government assistance somehow, some way. I don't know if it was housing or if it was food stamps, whatever. Some scam she was running because she didn't need to do that with him because he had money. But she was trying to run some fucking scam on the government was for some assistance, and the government told her that she needed to have a DNA test for you know her baby daddy because I guess they needed his information because you know to make sure he was the daddy so that she can fucking they're gonna make him basically make him repay some of this shit, some of this loan or whatever they're giving her, you know, whatever, however that shit worked with the government. So he went down there to take the test, and I was like, man, I hope this is his baby, dog, because you know what I'm saying, it's, you know, but the baby wasn't his. He panicking, he freaking out, he all in my car punching shit, punching the windows, and I'm letting him just go off. And I took him to the park and just let him vent his frustration. We went out and I tried to fish with him and stuff, let him go fishing. He acting a fool. We just swinging in the air like Trey off Boys in the Hood and shit, you know what I'm saying? 1 second, y'all, Blaze. So, he all pissed off. Yeah, how she gonna do this to me, dog? How the fuck she gonna do me like this, man? I'm a good dude. That's his main thing he kept saying. I'm a good dude, man. I don't fuck people over. Man, I never hurt nobody. Man, I just trying to be a good dude, man. What the fuck? Why she do me like this? I said, bro, man, it ain't about you being a good dude, man. Listen, man, some people just ain't shit, man. Right? And you have to be honest with yourself. This was a stripper, bro. Okay? She was a stripper. She showed her pussy to people for $1. Okay? For $1, you can see her pussy. So imagine what she'll do to a motherfucker for $200, $300. Okay? This is her mentality. She will show you her pussy for $1. You can't trust nobody like that, man. Not on no relationship level. You can't. So, you know, he started hearing me then. When he angry, now he you know, he want to listen to what the fuck I'm talking about. So, you know, he go through his little situation with her, man. It took him a while. You know, he was just distraught, man. That's like the worst shit ever, man. To see a motherfucking man in that position. That man was fucked up, dude. I never want to feel the way he felt. I don't wish that on my enemy. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see a motherfucker in prison or dead than to see the look that I seen in that man's face, man. That was like the worst shit ever, man. I felt bad for him. The shit was like, I don't even know how to explain it, man. It was like a torture or some shit, man. Like, I saw him, man. He would like, I would call him, and I knew like he would be real quiet and stuff, you know. Or we'd go places, and I'm trying to cheer him back up, you know. And he just wasn't. Fuck that feeling, man. Fuck that. Whatever that is, I don't never want to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Never. I don't want nobody else to feel that. That shit looked like some weird, painful, distressful shit. So anyway, it took him a while. It took him a couple years to get over that. A couple more years to get over that situation. And you know, eventually he did, and now he's a person who hates black women. Okay, you know, now he runs around, he blames black women for everything. You know, every problem in the black community, he blames black women. Every relationship problem, it's a black woman's fault. You know, and all these bitches ain't shit. Bitch be lying, man. Can't trust these hoes, man. He hardcore now. Now we fuck these bitches. You know, but see, really, It ain't even that, bro. The problem was that you wasn't honest with yourself and you didn't recognize the hoe in the bitch from the jump. All right, she was who she was, and you let game get run on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's what I mean about dudes being honest with themselves. All right, when you meet a bitch, okay, and you fuck her on the first night, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck how smooth you think you is and none of that, dude. You ain't the only dude that to fuck them girl on the first night, man. If you fuck her on the first day, bro, then come on, it's gonna be a level to the trust. You know, y'all gonna have to build some trust there. You know, this is a hoe you dealing with. This is a chick who loose and she sleep around. That's what she do. All right, you gotta know this and stop being so arrogant to believe that you the only motherfucker. You know, no, she only do that with me and all this old dumb shit. Some niggas even get with girls. Listen, dog. Niggas get with girls who they know got boyfriends. Oh man, she told me, you know what I'm saying? She having problems with dude. Like, they really just roommates now. She telling me that, like, they live together, but they really just roommates because they don't even sleep together and shit. You know what I'm saying? She telling me, like, you know, I'm like, man, fuck what she telling you. That's a lie. Dude, don't believe that bitch. That bitch is a liar, dude. Stop believing these dumbass hoes, man. This stupid shit, man. You niggas just be thirsty, though. So, look, let me go to the good guy shit now, man. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Y'all get it. I hope y'all get it about them hoes. But let's get to this good guy stuff. All this I'm a good guy shit. Women get bored with good guys. Bad boys are exciting to girls, okay? Because bad boys always got some bullshit going on. They always out going places and shit. See, let me tell you something. If you are a type of dude where let's say you live with a girl, right? And whether it's your house, her house, whatever, you know, you live with the girl, and let's say you got a routine, you come home, whatever you're doing, you in the house every day by 10 p.m. You in the house every day by 10 p.m. You know what? She gonna get used to you. She might appreciate it. A good woman appreciate the fact that you come home and you know you ain't ripping around the streets, but she gonna get used to it, bro. She'll say, okay, yeah, I know he you know. Women like when, okay? Now, understand this is just my perspective, okay? From my experience. Women like when there's a little thrill, okay? Women like when they know that their man is desirable to another woman, okay? That's why you gotta keep yourself up. You gotta stay looking sharp and shit, you know what I'm saying? And every once in a while, this is what you should do, man. Just my advice, okay? Listen, man, if you break that routine sometime. Bring your ass in the house at 2, 3 in the morning one day, man. You know what I'm saying? Put some shit on her mind. Get her thinking, what the fuck he out here doing? I wonder what he doing. I ain't saying do it every day. Now, you can't do it every day now. But you gotta mix that shit up, man. You can't be predictable ass nigga. Women like to be like unpredictable things. They like spontaneous shit. You know what I mean? That's like put it this way. It's like fucking a woman missionary, right? Yeah, first time might be the shit, right? But if that's all you want to do, she gonna get bored with that, okay? So you gotta flip her around sometime, put her on top sometime. You gotta do all kind of shit. Hit it from the side sometime, right? You might implement some role play or whatever the fuck your case may be. Women like that kind of shit. Even if they pretend like they don't, nigga, they do. Okay? Women love role playing during sex and all that shit. They love being somebody else because then they can activate their inner hoe. And they can really say shit that they always wanted to say, but they didn't want to be judged by it. But if they pretend to be somebody else, oh boy, you don't know your woman. Whew, you don't know your woman until you start role playing. Trust me. So anyway, you gotta do shit like that, man. You can't be no predictable ass square nigga, man. You know, I'm a nice guy and I take care of the bills and I don't do this, I don't do that, and yet and still she gives me issues. Well, there's something wrong with what you're doing, okay? You have to keep things spicy, okay? It's just like with you and your woman, man. Like, I mean, you got a woman, and if she's so predictable, and she's like, she don't spicing nothing up, man. And she ain't dressing real nice no more. She ain't keep, you know what I mean? She got the same routine. That shit get boring. Start to feel like y'all old people. Start to feel like y'all 40. I mean, not 40. I mean, that's still young, but it started to feel like y'all been married for 40 years. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't nothing going on. There ain't nothing changed. It's just a set routine Going to church every Sunday, same old scripture, same old thing. So that's my advice on that situation when it comes to that, man, that nice guy shit, man. You gotta understand, bad boys are more exciting, okay? All right, they are. Women, listen, put it this way. You know that guy, the bad boy, right? The guy who women always talk about, he a player. Oh yeah, he be messing with all them girls. Yeah, he fuck him. He a player. And listen, it's a little piece of them that's curious about that guy. It's a little piece of them that's curious about that guy. Why all these bitches fucking with him? That's what they thinking. They're curious. What's so good about him? Why? I mean, and they're curious, right? Just like a confident dude, right? You could be a confident dude, right? And you suited and booted, you confident and shit, and you approach a woman, she could be the baddest woman in the room. You approach her, 9 times out of 10, she gonna respect the fact, she gonna be attracted to your confidence. Even if you don't fuck her, you don't get the number, she gonna be attracted to your confidence because she see all them other niggas sitting around staring at her, but they too pussy to say something. And you come and say something, and you might get lucky. That's what it is. They attracted to that, man. So what else I want to talk about in this shit? I'm gonna do another one of these videos too. I'm gonna do some collabs, talking about relationships, hitting it from other angles. But it was some other shit. I should have wrote this down. Damn, man. What else I want to talk about? Well, y'all give me some suggestions, man. Y'all hit me up and give me some suggestions on all of that. But basically, you need to look deeper, man, into a woman, okay? Outside of her outside appearance and how beautiful she is and all that. Pay attention to certain shit, man. Like when I used to go by females' houses and shit, I look at certain shit. Like, what I mean? Like some people might laugh at this or think I'm being an asshole, but I look at certain shit, First of all, when I walk into the house should smell good. The house shouldn't smell like weed. Right? House shouldn't smell like weed. I don't want to smell no weed stuck to the walls. That hood smell, that old smoky smell being a coat and shit. I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Cause I smoke cigarettes. You know what I mean? So I know that shit. You know what I mean? You gotta do a detox of your motherfucking. You smoking? See, this is my little area here to smoke, but best believe I do a detox of this motherfucker because I don't want the walls smelling like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cigarettes and all of that. But when you walk into a female house, you check the smell, make sure it's smelling good. Make sure, and I ain't saying her house always gotta necessarily smell like that, but she should have enough respect for you, knowing that you coming over to, take care of her shit. If she don't, then she a little lazy bitch, and she gonna be even worse when you get with her. Okay, check her bathroom out, cause good women are real particular about their bathroom. Women don't like sitting on no nasty ass toilets. They don't like no nasty ass bathroom. Okay, so you look at little shit like that. Lift that toilet seat up, right? Pay attention. Make sure ain't no piss rings and shit around there. Because if it is, that's how you know niggas be over there. A lot of niggas be over there because women don't be pissing all on the seat. Niggas do that. So you pay attention to shit like that, right? And I look at the creases and cracks and shit and see if there's any dirt and all that kind of shit up in there. And old Cheerios and shit like that. And like, nah, it's a little nasty bitch sitting around eating cereal on the toilet and shit. No, you know what I mean? So you gotta do that. Then if she got kids, you gotta inspect and pay attention to how does she treat her children? You know what I mean? Is she a good mother? Does she curse her children out? Call them out their name and all that? Then that's a sign you need to stay the fuck away from her. You know what I mean? Women talking to you. I've seen some horrible mothers, man. I've seen some women. Get your little black ass out the way. The fuck out my face. You gonna make me slap shit out of you, boy? The fuck out. See, I don't like that kind of shit. You know what I mean? That's not a nurturer. You know what I mean? Bitch, you might as well have a penis and 2 balls. You know what I mean? Ain't got nothing to do with you. So, pay attention to stuff like that. A woman's house, cleanliness, and pay attention to her body. You know what I mean? Put it this way, man. Dealing with a woman's body, right? Pay attention to how loose that motherfucker is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. The pussy, right? How loose that motherfucker is. Because women, they got tricks nowadays. They'll tighten that motherfucker up on your ass. Especially if she got some good pussy control. She'll tighten that motherfucker up on your ass and shit. But, You'll know. You know what I'm saying? You play around with your hands and shit a little bit. You know what I mean? Just try to slide three in there. Try to slide three fingers in there and shit. Try to slide four. You know what I mean? If you put four in there, you might have a problem. You know what I'm saying? You might have yourself a problem there. You know what I mean? She one of them loosey gooseys. Uh, you want to do that, man? Make sure she's smelling good. You know, brothers, you got to pay attention to her hygiene. Okay? A lot of niggas be making excuses for the women's hygiene and shit, man. You know what I mean? You thirsty, it's some thirsty, nasty ass niggas out here. Some of y'all niggas nasty, dog. It's some nasty motherfuckers out here, man. Some of y'all are some filthy, dirty, thirsty motherfuckers. You don't give a fuck as long as you got some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Bitches be smelling like Funkbox 360 and you still got your face in it. You still fucking and man, hell no. Nah. Ain't no way. No way. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid of hurting no motherfucking feelings, man. Hey, what you do, that motherfucker ain't right. Hey, rub your hand in it, get that motherfucker nice and messy, and rub it on her fucking nose and her lips, and see what her reaction is. If she say, I'm say, yeah, well, baby, go wash that motherfucker. Put a towel to that, baby. You know what I mean? That's what you do. You know what I mean? You gotta pay attention to shit like this, man. So, a lot of these women are wolves in sheep clothing. You know what I mean? And this ain't no woman bashing video. I'm just talking to giving brothers a understanding on how to spot the wrong woman. Okay, but a lot of these women, like the woman you seeing in these clips I've been showing, beautiful, right? Beautiful as hell, right? But then if you dig deeper, this is savage, man. This motherfucking bitch is crazy. This type of bitch argue with you, try to fight you and shit, combative. You know what I'm saying? All that full of testosterone. This type of bitch run around and be arguing with your people, your mama and shit. You can't take her no fucking where civilized. Can't take her to a nice restaurant. Well, that's another thing. I'm glad I said that. Restaurants. Listen, man. All right. This could be now I could be wrong about this, okay? I could be wrong because this could be a cultural thing as to how the bitch was brought up and what she was exposed to. It could be that as well. So I admit that. But you gotta ask women questions, okay? You gotta have questions that you ask women. I ain't gonna tell y'all the questions that I ask women because that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ask women a lot of questions when I meet them and I chop it up with them and stuff like that to see. I try to get into their head and find out who they are. You know what I mean? And you ask a woman a little shit about what's her favorite place to eat and shit like that, right? What's her favorite food? What's her favorite place to eat? You know what I mean? And if she say stuff like, and I'm not playing because I've heard this several times. You hear women say shit like, Burger King, McDonald's. They say shit like that. So pay attention to that because the bitch ain't never been nowhere. And I know sometime when brothers hear that, they get all happy like, oh shit, yeah, this bitch stupid as a motherfucker. Oh, she a low maintenance bitch. Bitch ain't never been nowhere. Nice restaurants downtown. Oh hell yeah, sweet. This bitch like McDonald's. We going to Mickey D's. That's what you're gonna be thinking, right? But a lot of other shit come with that, man. A bitch like that who ain't never been nowhere ain't got she has no drive, man. She has no dreams. I ask bitches questions like that too. Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? You know what I'm saying? What do you want out of life? You know what I'm saying? Ask them about children. Ask them about children. You gotta know this type of shit before you start putting your dick in a bitch, man. I'm telling you, you gotta know because getting the answers to some of these questions, you might change if you find out you might not even want to fuck her in the first place. See what I'm saying? Right? I met this one little bitch who was bad, dog. Bad little bitch, man. I was out of town hustling one time, right, some years ago, and met this little bitch, man. Beautiful, just tall, just thick, man. Usually when girls get tall, when they get to a certain, like, when they start getting too tall, they start getting skinny and that weird body. Not this motherfucker here. Tall, just thick, and just ridiculous, right? And so I was talking to her and shit, chopping up her, man, and she, nah, man, you gotta be careful, dog. She wasn't. Look, dog, the bitch had issues like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bitch would tell me little shit like I asked her, like, hey, what you uh, where you see yourself, what I'm saying, like, 5 years, what you want out of life, woo, woo. And she had no dreams, no nothing. She just, just chilling. I guess, maybe just having a better job or something. But I don't know, just having fun. I just want to enjoy life and have fun. I don't want to, And then she gonna tell me, you deep. You be asking some deep stuff. Like, bitch, that ain't deep. I just asked you what you want to do with yourself. You know what I'm saying, bitch? Like, bitch, if you look, man, hoes like that, it turned me off. Cause then I found out as I'm asking her questions, I'm asking her about past relationships, right? So she tell me she just got out of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks prior. She's like, well, I just got out of a relationship, and I had to stop fucking with him. He a liar, and yeah, he was fucking with trannies. He was fucking with these trannies, and he was picking up transvestite hookers and stuff. I'm like, word? She's like, yeah, he was doing all that shit, and I didn't even know, and I was fucking with him for a year. So, so right away, as beautiful as she was, I knew I'm not fucking with you because you might got that easy does it, and I don't want the easy does it. You see what I'm saying? So I cut that conversation short. You know what I mean? Wasn't no need for me to take no risk with my life. I ain't got time for that. So, y'all let me know. Give me some suggestions on things y'all would like to hear me talk about. You know what I mean? I'll share some of my life experiences if I have any on those particular issues and give my thoughts and opinions. 70 Sports TV, and I'll holler.